Sacral Chakra Day. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Ooh! Homemade stuffed portobellas. Sacral Chakra Day. Ooh, potatoes. With onions and garlic, sea salt, pepper, and turmeric. And a little bit of cumin. For me, feeling good. What are you, Tig? You feeling better? You know what I mean. I'm wearing orange. Lots of orange today. Lots and lots and lots of orange. Trying to hey, look, see his eyeball? He did it really quick. Mommy's home remedy work. Look, Tig. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say bye your eyeball. Say, look, it's green. Both of them now. Yay, Mama's the boss woman. Say, yay, Mama's the boss woman. Alright, and then let's check out. No, you can't go out. Look at him opening up the door. You can't go out there. Well, you can, but I'm not going to let you. We'll check outside. Oh, no chicken. And look at that. Appropriate for Sacral Chakra Day. All wet, rainy, moisture. Sacral Chakra Day, all about the water. It correlates with the third eye day as well. On that day, you want to be drinking lots of water and eating many foods that have water in them. That's why I made the stuffed portobellas. Yeah, so not much to see out here today. But, yeah, that's outside. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be in your neck of the woods. This is my second video of my Sacred Secretion video diary, or video, well, I guess it's called a vlog, isn't it? Basically, the reason that I'm doing this video diary is because I've had a few people. There's been Roz, Dean, and now I remember it was Simon Bennett, and someone else too. I can't remember, but the other person I know, there's at least 3 people that said, "Hey, what exactly do you do during this time?" So I decided to make this diary to explain a little bit better. Alright, now, as you heard me say in my video clip, I was speaking about Sacral Day, or Sacral Chakra Day. Right now, presently, it's about an hour before I enter into my third day. So this was all yesterday on my second day, or the Sacral Chakra Day. And it was brought to my attention by Dean. I know, Dean, you keep getting a lot of mentions here lately. But, Dean watched the last video, my first day, Sacred Secretion, and came back and said, so each chakra for each day? And then it hit me, oh my goodness, I don't think that I've been clear enough in explaining exactly what I'm doing and how the chakras go along with the Sacred Secretion. Okay, now basically, I'm only touching on 7 days. I'm about 3 steps ahead now of the 7 days, so I'm not thinking about people who are starting, in the beginning, and I'm leaving things out, so I do apologize. Law of correspondence. I just want to say, if you ever have a theory or an idea and you want to prove that it's factual or it's most probably factual, use the law of correspondence. And that's the as above, so below, as within, so without. Now, there are multiple reasons why I believe that the sacred secretion process, it's actually 28 days. It's 1 day for every day of the month or the month. However, we need to start at the bottom, and before I can even touch on any of that, I do need to get in and more thoroughly explain the 7. And pretty much, I'm sure anybody who's watching understands and knows about the 7 main chakra. Okay? But in addition to the 7 main chakra, we also have 21 minor chakras. And if we do just an easy little bit of math, 7 plus 21 is 28. And there are 28 approximate days in a month or a month. And that's why I'm saying that each one of the chakras are correlated with each one of the days of the month. So the reason when I do my sacred secretion, I go through each one of them is because of this law of correspondence. I know, I feel in my inner being that this is correct. And, I mean, we only have to, if anybody is watching that's been deeply indoctrinated in religion, 7, such a powerful number, right? 7, all about 7, 7, 7, 7. 7 spirits, 7 candlesticks, 7 churches, 7 deadly sins, 7 virtues, 7, 7. Quote unquote, God created the heavens and the earth and everything within 6 days, 7th day, rested. 7 days. And there are multiple scriptures that you can find in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Vedas, in the Emerald Tablets. All scriptures, you can find them. There's multiple references to 7. But this one is, to me, the most convincing, I suppose. Joshua 6:14. So on the 2nd day they marched around the city once and returned to the camp. They did this for 6 days. Then on the 7th day they got up at dawn and they marched around the city 7 times in the same manner. That was the only day that they circled the city 7 times. Verse 16. After the 7th time around, the priests blew their trumpets, and Joshua, Jesus, Yeshua, the oil, your Christos, commanded the people, shout, for the Lord, your mind, has given you the city. The city is your body and control of all of this chakra. Go around the city once each day, first day. Go down and go around the circle. Go around the city once on the first day. And what did Joshua say that was supposed to be done? Go around the city 1 time and blow your horns. That would be long. And then go back to your home and you rest. The 2nd day, you go around the city 1 time and blow your trumpets. And then go back. Each day, you blow your trumpet around the city for 6 days till you get to the top. Okay, so since I am a Cancer, on June the 4th at 12:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time, the moon entered into Cancer. And that's when I began my official sacred secretion, or Christos. And if you watched the other video, you saw that I wore red, I ate red, I had the ambiance of red, I did my lams, everything to do with the root chakra that whole entire day, as well as working on, it's always about working on your inner self and unblocking your chakras or balancing your chakras. They can be closed, they can be like full open, wide, way too much. So that's what this is all about. It's balancing our energy portals on each day so that we can get this seed that we have energized and help it. All about movement. We're trying to help it get all the way up back to the top. Now these are 24-hour slots. So my day one didn't begin until 12:17 on that day. So a full 24 hours comes to 12:17, and that was yesterday afternoon. And then I changed from my red, and I changed into my orange clothing, and I began to create this video. And I didn't know that it was going to get this detailed, but I'm very pleased about it. Because I'm pretty sure that this is going to be way, way clearer than I have been in the past. Okay, so like I have about, right now it's 11:57 a.m. my time. So I'm about to switch over into my solar plexus at 12:17. And then the moon goes into Leo. Now, this is my third day. And as you can see, just like it tells you in the Bible, 3 days in hell, or the lower realms, or in lower Egypt. 1, 2, 3 days. Until we get here, and that's tomorrow, in the heart chakra. I'm not going to say much about this except for that it's the bridge that connects the lower and the higher together. You always have to ground. I mean, I say you're supposed to ground yourself, foundation, in love. Make sure that this is your number one priority. Unconditional love, compassion, forgiveness, understanding for yourself and all life, all others. All right, so you get the picture here. And just keep on going up. Now I want to point something else out. Let me get right to here. If you'll notice, these two, and these two are all my cell salts that I need. I'm missing Cancer because I was born in Cancer. I'm missing the next one because, 10 months or 40 weeks or 9 months, you're 3 months shy or you're 4, however you want to do the math. But this also correlates, doing it for the 6 days and the 7th day also correlates to your missing cell salts. So this first 2 days, a missing cell salt. The next 2 days, a missing cell salt. The next 2 days is my missing cell salt. And everybody needs to do these, period. We're all missing these. Now, I don't want to get too much into it, but I was born on a cusp, so I actually need Libra. A little bit of Libra cell salts as well. I'm not going to get into that, but here's what I want to say. Like I mentioned in the beginning, 7 main chakra, but there are 21 minor chakra. First 7 days are getting your physical man all set so that you can ascend to the higher levels. Now, like I said before, it's actually a 28-day process. It's all month long. However, the 7 days is the most important, because if you don't get this down, this first 7 days is your foundation. You're not going to go anywhere unless you get this done. So as you see, I have up here, on my 7th day, when I begin my 7th day, I've completed all 3 of my cell salts that I am lacking, and everyone's lacking. When I begin my 7th day, the moon is in Libra, and I follow that till the next day. The moon's still in Libra, but this is the end, 6/11 at 12:17 p.m., 24 hours later after I begin my 7 day, is your finish line. And then I also wrote, or your pit stop. It needs to be the pit stop. That should be your goal. There was something else that I wanted to say in correlation with that. I can't really remember. Okay, I'm pretty sure that that's good enough for right now. But I hope that this, I know that it's, look, I'm already 15 minutes in, but I hope that this helped explain exactly why making sure that you do this process for 7 days is of utmost importance, or you're not going to attain the things that you're trying to attain, which is spiritual enlightenment and oneness with the universe, multiverse, God, mine, etc. All right, honestly, I could continue talking for like another hour just on this page. But I'm done for now. I hope that this clears up a little bit of what I'm trying to get across to people. I'm going to add this in, one last little piece of information. 7. Also, this is your 7 deadly sins and your 7 virtues, as well as the 7 cardinal evils. The first, the archdemons. Second, vice. Third is the virtue. Asmodus is lust, and the opposite is charity. Beelzebub is gluttony. The opposite is temperance. Mammon is greed. Charity, generosity, is its opposite. Belphegor is sloth, laziness. Opposite is diligence. Satan is wrath. Opposite is patience and long-suffering. Leviathan is envy, covetousness. The opposite is gratitude for what you have and what you've had and what you will have. Lucifer, pride, and the opposite is humility. Also, along with your 7 archdemons, there's also 7 archangels, or your archangels, but I didn't put them on here. I just wanted to quickly put this on here to solidify it's 7. Please go along with 7. Alright, it'll all go a lot quicker now. Okay, on to the foods that I ate. I know this picture doesn't look too great. You saw it in the other video. But, orange foods, sauteed potatoes, yum, garlic, green onion, olive, and coconut oil, parsley, and turmeric. Orange foods. Next is my stuffed portobello vegan mushrooms. Honestly, the picture to me is not looking too appealing. However, it was fantabulous, you guys. I sauteed first the kale, the cherry tomatoes, a clove and a half of garlic, green onions, sunflower seeds, chai seeds, flax seeds, sea salt, pepper, and again, turmeric, and I sauteed all of that lightly. I didn't cook it down a whole bunch. You want to try to keep your vegetables as raw as you can. But I just sauteed it very quickly. Then I put my oven on 350, put a teeny bit of the coconut olive oil in the base of the mushroom caps before I loaded them up with my sauteed mixture. And then I put just a teeny little, oh, I forgot, vegan cheese is in there. Probably about an eighth of a cup of vegan cheese is mixed in there as well. So all of that in the oven, 350 for, what was it, 15 minutes? It was between 15 and 20 minutes. And it really, really was delicious. The reason that I ate this was because it is Sacral Day. Mushrooms are filled with water. We want to eat things that are filled with water, just like the potatoes, water. Orange things, but they don't necessarily have to be orange for you to eat them on this day. You want to make sure that you do lots and lots of water. It's all about water. Each one of our chakras, our lower chakras, they have a match with a higher chakra. And your sacral chakra, your creation chakra, is correlated with your third eye chakra. Both of those days, all kinds of water, all kinds of seeds, all kinds of nuts, water, seeds, and nuts. As much water as you possibly can get into yourself without, making yourself sick. Of course, you don't want to do that. But plenty of water. Plenty of water. Oh my God, you guys. Mango chai smoothie. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Very easy too. 2 cups of frozen mango pieces. It's the easiest way so you don't have to add ice or extra water. 2 tablespoons of chai seed. Remember, water, seeds, and orange. 1/8 of a cup of vanilla almond milk. 1/4 of a cup of spring water. And at the top, it's sprinkled with a little bit of cinnamon. All of those are perfect for your sacral day. Water, orange, seeds. A few more examples of the foods that balance out the sacral chakra. Everything orange, think carrots, mangoes, oranges, orange peppers, peaches, apricots, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, butternut squash, other things are escaping me, but there's just, if you really start to think about it, there's a lot of orange, lots of orange things. And I don't mean orange like an orange popsicle, or like orange flavored candies, or something. Stay away from anything that's colored. When I'm talking about eat red or eat orange or eat green, I mean actual things that's the color that they're vibrating and the frequency that they are. Also water, like I said. All of your melons, watermelon, cantaloupes, honeydew, mushrooms loaded with water, potatoes loaded with water, all of your nuts and seeds, sacral area, sacral seed. Inundate your body with seeds. And I don't mean to be vulgar, but there's a reason that they call the male testicles nuts, because that's where the seed comes from. And ironically enough, if you eat seeds and nuts during this time, it's going to help you to retain, boost that oil, retain that oil, and raise that oil. And remember, water. I did not include it here. I'll include it on my pineal gland day, but on my sacral secretion, or on my sacral plexus day, as well as my third eye day, I do a bathing ritual where I put my crystals and sea salt and a little bit of baking soda into room temperature water, and I bathe. Also, during this 7 days, you don't want to use any deodorants, any lotions, anything that has any fragrances, anything of the sort. It's going to help you to detox. What you're doing by eating, well, and not having sex, and not drinking alcohol, and not eating meat, and not eating the dairy, all of that, what you're trying to do is detox your body. And if you are wearing deodorant or antiperspirant or perfumes or lotions or anything, you're blocking up your pores and you're not going to be able to properly detox. Also, I suggest if you don't have a bath to get into the bathtub, put your crystals, at least soak your feet. All of our okay, no, not all. I need to get away from saying all and never and complete words like that. Too much finality in words like that. I'm going to say that most of our toxins are released through our feet. So that if you can't do a bathing ritual, at least get your feet into water with the salt, baking soda, and your crystals if you have them. Now, at least here in the northern hemisphere, it's summertime now, so also it would be awesome if you could bathe, or swim in natural water, in a creek or the ocean. I suggest moving water, not too much into lakes, and please don't go and jump in a pool, but that would be beneficial as well. Water, water, water. Try to just soak in as much water, drink as much water, eat as many foods. Water, 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 water. And spices, turmeric, cinnamon, coriander, fennel, licorice, anise. All of those are helpful as well. Okay, and as I said before, orange. Inundate your space with orange candles and orange light. Try to meditate 2 to 3 times a day. You can do it just 5 minutes each day, but at least if you can't do it 2 or 3 times a day, do it at least once before you go to sleep for 15 minutes if you can handle it. And go around the city and blow your trumpets. This one is and you need to take a big deep breath before you do it and visualize the sacral plexus, the orange color. Visualize the energy moving all the way up to the crown, and you know that you're doing it right by after maybe the 3rd or 4th, 5th time, the insides of your lips will be tingling and vibrating so much it'll be like an itchy feeling. It almost like you can't continue to do it because the insides of your lips are so tingly and I call it itchy. But that's how you know that you're doing the mantras correctly. So the sacral chakra, in Sanskrit, it is Svadhisthana, and it means the dwelling place of the self, which we'll touch on later on in the pineal gland section. I told you that it correlates. That's where your self sits, in the 3rd eye. So, the sacral chakra means dwelling place of the self. The 2nd chakra is our passion and pleasure centers, and it governs our emotions, senses, intimacy, creativity, and connection. A balanced 2nd chakra allows us to express our creativity, form deep, lasting, intimate relationships, and pursue our passions. An imbalanced sacral chakra can lead to many, many, many disturbances, including commitment issues, stifled creativity, lack of drive, lack of confidence, depression, back pain, and urinary reproductive issues. And what our sacral chakra teaches us. This chakra is all about having the power to realize, have the real, R-E-A-L, space, eyes, E-Y-E-S, have the real eyes and utilize your talents to express the life that you want to lead. A sacral chakra in distress can form abusive, controlling relationships and cause bullying in the workplace and on the internet, fear of abandonment, people not loving you, not accepting you, and loss of financial and creative power. Being in fear that you're not going to be able to make it by yourself. The lesson that the sacral chakra teaches us is that every relationship that we create, from casual to the most intimate, has a definite purpose. No matter how extremely painful, it's there to help us become more consciously aware of our karma and our inner selves. Some relationships are necessarily difficult because it makes us learn about our own limitations and our own strengths and how far that we can push ourselves. And the power of your sacral chakra, all about creation, creating. Quote unquote, Jesus said in your Bible, don't the scriptures say, I have said ye are gods? Symbolically and literally, the sacral chakra is the birth canal. We have the capacity to birth new ideas, theories, possibilities within ourselves. To start that project we've always wanted to do, like I've always wanted to write a book about my childhood and all the way up until now, and I'm honestly thinking about doing that. Start new relationships, friendships with others, and more importantly, yourself. This is all about inner work, and then afterwards your fruit will become evident and the outside will begin to change, but you need to change the inside first. It's having that personal power of choice to make the move that you want to make and need to make, and knowing ultimately that you will be okay. Even if you do not completely succeed, you will be okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's the sensation of being physically alive, mentally alive, spiritually alive, emotionally, everything's in check, and creating the life that you desire now and that you always have desired. And some additional ways to help you heal and balance your sacral chakra area. Keep a journal to help let go of all and any negative emotions, disputes with family members, friends, even if somebody cut you off in traffic and you're all upset about it. Come home, write it down in a book, and write down how you feel about it. And know that only you can create the life and the loving relationships that you want with yourself and others. Once you are healed, I suggest that you take those journals of all of that negative, it's all negative vibration and frequency. Once you've got it all down and you've learned from it, throw it away. Be rid of it. Also, crystals, as I mentioned earlier, to balance the sacral chakra, fire opal, carnelian, aromatherapy, smells, as well as, like I said, the orange ambiance, the lighting that is along with it, and the sounds, your VOMs. You also want to introduce aromatherapy. Sandalwood, jasmine, I think that's pronounced lang lang. I'm not sure. Never used it, but researched it, and I think I will try to find it. Also, we need to make time to be creative. Painting, writing, cooking, gardening, guys tinkering with your, a car, whatever it is, whatever you're good at, or you'd like to be good at, because you can be and do anything that you want. You do have the power, but you need to make time to be with yourself and be creative. All about movement and vibration, folks. All about movement and vibration. Help the energy by stretching every day, doing your vibratory chants, and most importantly, you need to dance. Dance like no one's watching. That's it, folks. That's it for this one. I will return tomorrow and have what happened today and what I did today. Please show your support by supporting my work at Patreon. You can even just donate $1 each month. Pretty sure that everybody, even I, live way under poverty level, but even I can afford $1 a month. So if these videos are helping to inspire you, they're giving you hope, understanding, peace, please consider supporting. You can even go through PayPal and just do a one-time donation. All links are in the description box below. Also, be sure to subscribe. Hit the red button, subscribe button. Make sure that you click the little bell to the right, or you won't be notified of new videos. Make sure that you like and share with your friends, your family, and on your own YouTube channel. I offer you all peace, love, knowledge, and for every bit of knowledge that is imparted unto you, I wish for you double portions of wisdom. Keep spreading the love, love yourself, and love each other unconditionally. Peace out, guys.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer. Has turned your spirit to a dove, oh, ooh, your spirit up above, oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down, it rained down like... Hey, you made me a believer. flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like